Hello everybody! Today we're enjoying a nice, beautiful, warm day with
If I turn the music down, it's probably copyrighted.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely copyrighted.
Yeah. So, we're on our way to the river walk today. We're going to be walking around there. Basically, we're just going to be enjoying the nice day today and seeing if we can get some good shots of wildlife and other things as well. But yeah, basically traffic is a little bit busier today, I think.
It's a normal day.
Yeah, normal day. Yeah, it is. We're just happy that it's not raining today and that it's not incredibly hot like the other day. Oh God, yesterday was terrible. But anyways, talking about my channel, I am going to be attempting to upload and record some game plays. Probably Civilization 5, Diablo 3, World of Warcraft, and also I think it's Slytherin.io or something like that. It's a pretty cool, colorful game about snakes. You eat the dots and it gets you larger, and try to kill other snakes, so like other players, by having them run into you. Yeah, that's actually gonna be pretty cool. So yeah, that's, oh yeah, and if you guys haven't noticed, I am wearing my glasses today. They are a little messed up. Well, they are pretty messed up. And the story about this is that my glasses...
You got punched in the face.
Yes, punched in the face. I was just, but I was taking a nap, and my mother's puppy, Coco, somehow got a hold of them, and he like chewed them up. So there's a bunch of chew marks on the lenses, are bent all over, and I haven't been able to get any new glasses recently, but eventually I will. That's coming. And of course, if you guys haven't noticed, I am sporting a new cut, much different from my very first video, which I was looking like a chia pet in. So that's pretty cool right there. And my you know, the final scenes of that video, which I recorded the previous day on, I think, actually had this cut in it. So here we are. We're almost there to the river walk. The river is actually further down that way.
Oh, we're not going to Riverwalk. We're going to the Saginaw Basin Land Conservancy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that like big windy one.
Oh, okay. So is that the Sugar Trails?
Sugar Trails.
Okay,
yes.
so we are going to a different location then. So we're going to the Sugar Trails, which, by the way, I do recommend here in Bay City. It's a series of different trails that basically the difficulty of biking them or hiking them increases depending on which trail you go on, and there's different lengths. And it is right next to the river, but it is a really beautiful place too. It's kind of like a hidden gem. If you guys do play any sports like frisbee or football or soccer, there's a huge field right next to it that you can play on as well. And there is the at least part of the sugar factory over there, as you can see. Let's see if I can zoom in on it actually. Yeah, so there it is. That's the sugar factory right there. Bay City is known for producing sugar. So if you grow beets and then take those beets and then we process it and then make it into like a granulated sugar. Also, if you guys are wondering about the video quality, I think the video quality is actually pretty good. The audio quality might be a little iffy because I only have the mic on my camera here. I am planning on getting a fuzzy to put over it so it doesn't catch any wind, and also an external mic eventually when we do start recording video game gameplay. That is going to be a much needed item, but for now we're going to be dealing with some low quality stuff until we upgrade to other good hardware, such as a new computer. I'm currently on I think a 2008 or a 2010 Mac, which is pretty old and it's slow. as hell. Burger 81. That's a pretty nice place to go to, I hear. It used to be the old Hot and Now until that place caught on fire. So shout out to Burger 81. If you guys haven't tried it, go try it. Yeah, so this is actually where this place is.
Oh, that's a tight turn.
Joe is trying to kill us here.
I brought bug spray today.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Sweet. So there we go. We can identify things now and not have to rely on technology to...
Wait, what?
Wait, bucks?
Bug spray.
Oh, damn it. Okay, never mind. Not bucks. Bug spray. So that's good too because we need it. So we are the Michigan Sugar Trails. Definitely recommend it. So some other things I do recommend, if you guys have any, like, say for example I have keys here, anything heavy that could potentially bog you down, I do recommend putting it in your car because it does get a little bit heavy. Joe is basking himself in this stuff.
This is serious business right here. Do you want me to film you?
Oh yeah, try that, yeah.
Alright, this is Phil putting on his bug spray. This is kind of neat. Oh, shadows, that's kind of sloppy.
You know, we just gotta...
Oh, look at that lens flare.
Oh yeah.
It's Jesus.
Jesus. Oh my god. I do recommend bug spray, definitely. I'm gonna tell you why. Out here, we have a ton of mosquitoes. Well, actually, yeah, there should be a ton of mosquitoes out there. It is the woods. But usually these mosquitoes bite anywhere and everywhere, and for example on my arm I just have a bunch of mosquito bites from the last trip we had. And sometimes you get them on your hand, for example right there. I have a mosquito bite on my hand that I didn't even know until it just started becoming aggravated at the end of it. Here we're getting the tripod and the camera. Yeah, the other thing too, if you guys know of any kind of good bag that Joe can probably bring with him, because he does have a camera and stuff, but maybe something that could help him easily carry stuff around, that would be good. If you guys want to recommend it down below in a comment, that'll be great. Yeah. So here we are, we're approaching the first part of the trail here, which is really cool. Oh, trail closed.
What the hell? What's this bullshit?
Damn. Alright, so it looks like that's killing our plans, but it's always have a plan B. The Riverwalk or State Park?
Let's see if we can find Tobico.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna try to find Tobico Marsh, which is...
Yeah, see if we can find that driveway.
Yeah. So it is the place we were at before, and Tobico Marsh is always a great place to go to. It is really an amazing place. It's just finding that driveway that is the big problem.
We could like look up on the phone.
Yeah. Yeah, here's that field I was telling you guys about. It's a pretty big field, and then kind of over there, and over here is the river, the Saginaw River. So yeah, we will meet you guys over at Tobico Marsh. Alright, so we're getting close to the Tobico Marsh entrance. Hopefully we can find it. But this here is the state park here, the Bay Area Recreation Center. And a little known fact is that this is where I first played Pokemon Go. This little water park here, this is the only place out here, because at the time my family was camping, but that was the only place that offered Wi-Fi. So anybody who was playing Pokemon Go for the first time couldn't get Wi-Fi anywhere else in this park. It was actually pretty terrible. And the worst thing is that at that time people were just figuring out how to work their GPS. So you could be in one location, but it would show your character walking in another location. And then worst of all is that on your screen you could actually see your Pokestops and gyms out here in the park on your screen, but you couldn't go there because once you left that area you had no Wi-Fi and your data was actually fairly weak. But now it's a pretty good time to play it, because I guess they kind of fixed a few things with it to deal with that situation. All right, we have found the entrance to Tobico Marsh. I guess the other question is, does this technically take us further into the marsh than what we usually walk from the state park?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so now we're actually going to be experiencing a much deeper part of the marsh, more forested. So I don't think you're going to see any of the wetlands that we saw before.
They're like off to the sides, but like I think the trail,
Yeah.
like kind of like just skirts around them.
So as you can see, there we go. It is pretty heavily forested. The other thing too, I guess, with this trail is that during the daylight, some parts of it is kind of dark. But I always do recommend that if you are walking during the daytime on the trail or anywhere, really, if there's direct sunlight, make sure you bring like sunscreen, bug repellent, and something to drink like a water or Gatorade, because you do get thirsty and you could get dehydrated too. Oh, there's outhouses. That's actually pretty good. Yeah.
It's gonna get dark fast, I think.
Yeah, which is good. Maybe we can see some owls this time.
Yeah.
And if you guys do see a Sasquatch, let me know, because I definitely want to capture one. Sasquatch. Okay. Yeah, so this is what the? Wait a minute, what? That's actually kudos to this guy here. I love the I love that there. Yeah, but this is where it is gonna happen today. We're walking this area. This is probably my favorite area to walk though in Tobico Marsh. A little so if you guys got that here, I'm gonna take a little picture for. And I just got bit by a mosquito. Damn, 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 damn. Okay, so I have to delete some. My phone has like very little space. So this is what we're going to do. There's some smaller trails here. Alright, so yeah, sorry about that. I had to go and respray myself with off because mosquitoes tend to find the areas that you haven't sprayed and they bite there because mosquitoes are kind of dicks. Oh, is that a buck, maybe?
Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're thinking that this was done by a buck. Obviously no beaver did this. It's way too high. But then again, there's like a whole bunch of holes too in it. And like half the tree's missing. That's weird. Squatch
That's
evidence.
what I take photos of.
Yeah.
This time, trees of holes.
Alright. So there it is. Yeah, this is the trail. It would have been nice to walk this place during the fall.
I've been out here in the fall.
How was it?
Nice.
Nice. I'm assuming a lot less mosquitoes though.
Yeah.
So another cool find here. Basically we found these little mushrooms on this log here, which is pretty cool. Here's Joey's actually photographing it right now.
Yeah, these types of subjects are nice because they don't move.
Yeah.
And I'm being lazy by not resetting my tripod and situate it. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna switch my tripod upside down. As much as I don't want to. That way it'll give me a lower.
Wow. It is absolutely beautiful and peaceful out here. That is the other thing. If you guys want peace and quiet, this is where you're gonna go. But bring bug spray, definitely. So far the bug spray is working, I think, about 90% of the time. Sometimes the mosquitoes or bugs will kind of fly close to you and then they'll just hover off.
Still annoying as heck.
Yeah, and then these mosquitoes do tend to, I was bitten like underneath my lip and on my hand here, as you can see. For some odd reason, yeah, they do eat me up. Here we are, we're just walking along the trail, or at least I am. Joe is actually further down that way. Still filming that. I just went down here to kind of take a look of how things look like down here. Hopefully, as the the darkness falls here, we will be able to see some nocturnal animals such as owls, bats, kind of cooler things like that. And as we said, there's a lot more wildlife activity during the nighttime because there's not a whole lot of human activity on this trail during that time. So that is going to be a pretty cool experience. And again, more of these trees here with massive holes in them kind of falling down here. Another one here. Almost like has a disease or something. Huh. Also, the other thing I was thinking about this channel to do is thinking about doing ghost stories, actually. Filming images like this, obviously, and then doing a voiceover with a ghost story, which I think is going to be a unique experience, I think, for you guys. And that's going to be a series that I'll eventually grow and hopefully keep your guys' attention here. I guess the question of the day, if you guys are open to conservation, if you have an area, it can be anywhere, if it's in the city or if it's in a small town or if you live out in the rural areas or on a farm, if there's an area like this, or if there is an area that has a river or something that you guys really cherish, what do you guys do to help that? Do you guys come out here like Joe and I, and we photograph and film this area just to capture the natural beauty and try to educate ourselves and others on what's out here? Or do you guys volunteer to clean places up? Because if you remember in my first video when we were at the marshlands, the wetlands, there were a bunch of bottles in the water, and that kind of you know, it shined a light on how much pollution is out there, especially in an area we would think is like, you know, wilderness like this. You're gonna find trash everywhere. So do you guys volunteer to clean up? Do you guys volunteer to educate people on how to take care of something or identify things? So leave a comment below. Make sure you tell us how you guys participate in your community in educating or preserving the wildlife around you. Check this out, everybody. Joe and I walking around. Joe spots this little guy here. Pretty cool looking mushroom in a way. Almost like something Mario would eat. That is pretty cool. You know, we're getting deeper into the woods here. Alright everyone, we're continuing on with the trail here. And Joe just got done explaining to me that there are titmice here in the woods. I know, they're not actual mice, apparently they're birds. England, you need to name your birds better. Yeah, so as you can see, it's pretty thick with ferns and other small plants. I really do want to see a squatch. The weirdest thing I've seen on YouTube so far isn't an actual YouTube video. It's there's a advertisement that plays for like Purple Mattress or something like that, and it's a Sasquatch family out in the woods. It is really weird. I've watched the entire thing though, so I'm proud of myself. Nice grassy field there. If this was Jurassic Park, I'm assuming that's where the raptors would be hiding. And with evolution, obviously, Joe would be the first one to be picked off. So,
absolutely.
Joe, yep.
Wait, what? Well, I'm gonna get a photo of you doing your YouTube shit. Walk slower.
Oh.
Ah, damn it.
Joe, you're walking into woods.
Yeah, I know. I still have the timer. Oh, it's blurry.
Damn. There'll be plenty of opportunities, Joe. But I got... Oh. clearing here. Some dog tracks. Pretty quiet and eerie place at the moment. If you guys are wondering why there's so much ferns here and why is everything so bare, it looks like there was a fire here probably a few years ago. I don't know if it was just an actual wildfire or if it was a controlled burn, but yeah. Yeah, so if you look at the grounds, the ground is pretty rough. There's a lot of debris here. A lot of burnt sticks. Alright everybody, we are heading back to the car now. It's getting a little dark. But the mosquitoes are pretty much getting worse now. So, yeah. Let's see. There's still time to see that Squatch though.
This is prime time for Sasquatches.
Yep.
Gonna see me a Squatch out in our woods.
Oh shit, we're walking in thick mud.
That's not that bad, looking at sinking into it.
Alright, so we're at Walmart now. I'm going to actually be buying some cleaning supplies. So make sure you guys like and share this video, leave a comment below, and make sure you double tap on that subscribe button twice so you can get notifications. You guys have a wonderful night, okay? Bye.